In this video, we're learning about animal reproductive behaviors. So we'll cover how animals attract mates using courtship behaviors, territorial behaviors that help animals secure essential breeding resources, parental care, and finally, how animals time reproductive behaviors. Let's start by exploring how animals attract mates using courtship behaviors. Many animals have evolved to have courtship behaviors. These are elaborate ways to show potential mates that they'd be good partners for raising offspring, and they help animals find the right partner from their own species. Courtship behaviors also help to demonstrate that the animal is healthy and capable of producing strong offspring. Let's use peacocks as an example. Male peacocks spread their enormous colorful tail feathers in a fan-like display and also make specific calls. This shows females that the male is healthy and strong enough to carry such large feathers. The signal here is that he has good genes worth passing on to their offspring. Another good example is with male bowerbirds. They build and decorate bowers, which are elaborate structures. They do this using colorful objects like flowers, berries, and even bits of plastic. Once they've built their bower, though, they then perform dancing displays in front of it to further impress the females. These females then choose a male, based both on construction quality and the dance performance. Courtship behaviors are everywhere in the animal kingdom. Even tiny animals like fireflies have impressive courtship behaviors, where the males flash specific light patterns to attract females of their species. Next up, let's look at some territorial behaviors that help animals secure essential breeding resources. Many animals establish and defend territories during breeding season, because having access to good resources like food, water, and safe nesting sites hugely increases their chances of reproductive success. For example, male red deer battle each other with their large antlers for control of the best territories, and the winners get access to the best feeding areas and water sources. This attracts females who want to mate with the males that can provide good resources. Male robins are another example, but they use a bit of a different approach. They sing loudly from prominent perches as a way of announcing ownership of their territory, and then will chase away or fight intruders in order to protect it. Because females are more likely to mate with those males that have high quality territories, with plenty of food and good nesting spots. Even tiny fish like sticklebacks build nests in prime underwater locations and aggressively defend them from other males. These types of territorial behavior ensure animals have the resources they need to successfully raise their young, making reproduction more likely to succeed. The next thing to cover is how parental care can increase offspring survival rates. The word parental care basically refers to the ongoing care that many animals provide after birth. For instance, female alligators carefully guard their nests, and then help their babies to reach water safely after they've hatched. Many bird parents make hundreds of trips a day in order to find food for their rapidly growing chicks. And some fish, like cichlids, even carry their young in their mouths when danger approaches. An important part of parental care is teaching essential survival behaviors to their young. Many predators teach their cubs hunting techniques by demonstrating and allowing practice, whilst some animals teach offspring about safe travel routes and how to recognize dangers. Finally then, let's cover how animals can time their reproductive behaviors, so that reproduction only happens when conditions are ideal for offspring survival. Most animals don't reproduce randomly throughout the year. Instead, their reproduction is timed to coincide with optimal conditions. As an example, many mammals time mating so that their young are born in spring, when food is abundant and the weather is milder. Deer mate in fall, but their gestation period means fawns are born in late spring, when there's plenty of fresh vegetation to eat. Arctic terns are another good example. They make extraordinary migrations across the globe, flying from the Arctic to Antarctic and then timing their reproduction so they're always in summer areas. They do this so they have access to abundant food, which is essential for feeding their chicks. Birds often do this, coordinating reproduction so that chicks hatch at the same time that insect populations peak. This ensures there's plenty of food exactly when growing chicks need it. Animals can use environmental cues like changing daylight hours, temperature, or rainfall in order to trigger reproductive behaviors at precisely the right time. For some animals, like fireflies, even the specific time of day is really important. In the case of fireflies, this is because they need to coordinate their flashing patterns so they occur at dusk, when they're the most visible to potential mates. Through these various reproductive behaviors, animals have evolved remarkable strategies that significantly increase their odds of successful reproduction and ensure the survival of their species.
If you haven't heard yet, you can find all of our videos on our website, cognito.org. You'll also find questions, flashcards, exam-style questions, and past papers. And we track all of your progress so that you always know what to study next. So sign up for free by clicking here, or browse our playlist here on YouTube.